Think about the last person who really got under your skin. The one who twisted your words, made you doubt your own memory, left you apologizing for things you didn't do. And here's the uncomfortable question. Why you? Out of everyone in the room, why did they pick you? Because they did pick you. This is the part almost nobody tells you. A narcissist does not choose their target at random. They're not looking for the weak, the broken, or the foolish. In fact, it's the opposite. The traits that get you selected are your best ones. Your kindness, your loyalty, your patience, your willingness to see the good in people. To a narcissist, those aren't things to admire. They're an instruction manual. And once you understand how they read that manual, you'll never see these relationships the same way again. Start with what a narcissist actually needs, because everything follows from this. At their core, a narcissist runs on one fuel: supply. Attention, admiration, emotional reaction, control. They cannot generate a stable sense of self from the inside, so they have to pull it from other people constantly. And like anyone who needs a steady supply of something, they go looking for the most reliable source they can find. They scan rooms. They test people. They are, whether they know it or not, shopping for someone who will give and not stop giving. So who fits that profile? Not the guarded person who trusts no one. Not the person who walks away at the first sign of disrespect. Those people are hard work, low reward. The narcissist wants the opposite. They want someone whose very nature is to pour themselves into others. And that person, more often than not, is the most empathetic one in the room. Let's be specific about the traits, because this is where it gets uncomfortable. Empathetic people sense emotions deeply, sometimes before the other person even feels them. That makes a narcissist feel uniquely seen, uniquely understood, which is intoxicating to them. Empathetic people listen without judgment, so the narcissist can reveal their carefully rehearsed sob story and get sympathy instead of suspicion. Empathetic people believe in second chances. They give the benefit of the doubt. They take responsibility quickly and apologize easily. And they tend to avoid conflict, to prioritize keeping the peace over their own comfort. Now read that list again, but through the narcissist's eyes. Senses emotions deeply. That means they'll pick up on my moods and adjust to them. Listens without judgment. That means I can say anything and they'll excuse it. Believes in second chances. That means when I hurt them, they'll let me back in. Apologizes easily. That means I can make them the problem. Avoids conflict. That means they won't fight back. Do you see it? Every single one of your genuine virtues has a shadow use. To a healthy person, your empathy is a gift. To a narcissist, it's a set of hooks. The very things that would make you an extraordinary partner to almost anyone else become the exact mechanisms that keep you trapped with the one person built to exploit them. And this is why the relationship follows such a predictable, brutal shape. In the beginning, they mirror you. They study what you value and reflect it straight back, becoming the most attentive, understanding, perfect person you've ever met. This is the love bombing phase, and it works precisely because you're empathetic. You assume the connection is as real for them as it is for you. But you can't fake a self forever. Eventually the mask slips and the devaluation begins. The criticism, the coldness, the gaslighting that makes you question your own memory. And here's the cruel trap. Your empathy, the very thing that got you selected, is now the thing that keeps you there. Because you believe in second chances. Because you take responsibility. Because you keep thinking if you just love them a little better, they'll go back to who they were at the start. They won't. That person never existed. It was a reflection of you, sold back to you. So let's get to the part that actually matters. If you've ever been through this, you have probably spent a long time asking what was wrong with you. Why you were so stupid, so blind, so weak to let it happen. And I need you to hear this clearly. Nothing was wrong with you. You were not chosen because you were foolish. You were chosen because you were kind. You were chosen because you were loyal and patient and willing to fight for people. Those are not weaknesses. Those are some of the finest qualities a human being can have. You just aim them at someone who is never going to give anything back. This is not a story about how being good makes you a victim. Your empathy is not the problem. And the answer is not to become cold and guarded and trust no one. The answer is boundaries. An empath's gift only becomes a vulnerability when it has no limits. You can keep every ounce of your kindness, your loyalty, your faith in people, and simply add one rule. You extend it to those who extend it back. You watch how people respond when you set a limit. Someone safe respects it. A narcissist punishes it. That single test tells you almost everything. So the next time you look back on that person who got under your skin and you feel that old pull of shame, remember what actually happened. You didn't get fooled because you were weak. You got targeted because you were valuable. The most empathetic person in the room is not the easiest prey. They're the biggest prize. And the goal was never to make you trust less. It's to make sure that the extraordinary things you have to give go to the people who deserve them.